Hello. Here I am stuck at home for a little while, and somebody just asked how I made sacraments when I was at Rachel's Bread. And so I looked in my fridge and I happened to have some butter rolled out, which you need because you are making a puff pastry dough. And I seem to have all the other ingredients except a few things which I'll tell you that I'm changing. And I'm going to try and make it in front of you and see if that helps somebody out there to make their own version of sacraments. So I already have in this bowl some flour and some salt. 4 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of salt. And you need to add to that 2 tablespoons of softened butter. This just room temperature is fine. So I'm going to put that in there like that. And then I kind of just break that up with my fingers like that. Kind of smush it into the flour since it's already soft. And then all you need other than that is 1.5 cups of water and 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. And that's where I am changing the ingredients because I don't have lemons right now. But I do have orange juice and vinegar. So here goes. The butter is kind of mushed in there. I already have my water here, 1.5 cups of water. I'm going to add that in. And then I'm going to add, since I don't have lemon juice, I'm just going to add 1 teaspoon of vinegar and 1 teaspoon of orange juice. And somehow hope that that'll do the trick. I don't think it matters too much. I think the lemon juice is just to add maybe a little bit of acidity and a tiny bit of under flavor, but it's not that much that it's going to modify things. So there, I've added the liquids in there, and now I'm just going to mix that up by hand. The things you do need to have to make sacraments is pastry cream, which I happen to have some in my freezer from another batch I made before all this happened. And that recipe is in the Rachel's Bread cookbook. So you could just make that at some point. And this dough here is going to take a little while to make because even though right now I have it pretty much all mixed up already, as you can see in here, all you have to do is make it so that it sticks together like that. And I'm usually pretty meticulous at cleaning out this bowl. So there you have it. That aside. And here is the beginning of my puff pastry dough. So, get my fingers cleaned up. Push things aside. And the other thing you need before you start this, which I forgot to tell you about, is you need a big sheet of butter. So I am going for butter that has to be at room temperature. And then you roll it out so it looks like this. This here is 2 sticks of butter that have been put between wax paper. Hi, I like to look at you every now and then. And rolled out, room temperature. And it's been in my fridge to harden, and now I've pulled it out so I can use it for what we're doing right now. So, here, then I just start to roll this. As you can tell, it doesn't have to be like very smooth, the dough. It's just, and if it's a little bit sticky, you just keep flouring it like that. Then you roll it out. And you want to roll it out so that it is a third longer than that butter sheet that I showed you. So here we go, rolling it out. I don't know if you can see this very well. I might have to hold up the iPad so you can see it better. Here's my sheet of butter, and I'm going to, oh, it's not quite long enough. I'm going to lengthen it a little bit more. There we go. Okay, here we go. My kitchen's quite small, so I'm kind of working within the limits that I have here, but hey, it doesn't matter if your kitchen is small. It works quite well like this. So here I am putting the sheet of butter on the dough. I'll hold this up so you can see what it looks like. Let me see, maybe like that you can see. Looks kind of like that. Then you need to take the top part that is not covered with butter and fold it over. Hey Jim? Yes? Could you come for 1 second? Sorry, I'm gonna have Jim come because he's at home too since we're stuck at home. And he's going to hold the iPad up so that's his hand. Can you hold it so it's looking down on like that? So they can see. I think it needs to be held this, yeah, that way. There we go. That's pretty good. I think you can see. So this top part here is the dough that I folded over. Then I make a little indentation and I fold it over again like that. And then, yeah, this is working. Then I put it actually like this and I roll that out. And you kind of want to make sure the butter is fairly soft when you do that, so it doesn't cause bad things to happen. But this is how you do your pastry dough. And if it tries to squeeze out like that, don't worry. I do believe that baking is quite forgiving, and so, okay, and here goes the second roll. I guess I should focus on this. I rolled it out, and now I'm folding it the other way into 3, like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna just kind of pat that out a little. Then you just fold it one more time, like that. And is that enough? Yes, that's enough. Once you're at that point, you put it in the refrigerator for an hour, and then I'll show you a second video how to do the next fold, and then another hour, and then I'll show you how to do the filling. All right, nice to see everybody. Sorry I can't see you in person. Oh, Stella likes to try and lick my fingers when I'm working. So good to see everyone. Hi, bye, see you when I do the second fold.